Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I hope that after this video you consider subscribing. I post new videos every week and I hope that you enjoy my crazy Latin family that I got going on here, you know. It had been a while since I did a favorites video for you guys, and this one I'm actually gonna be featuring just a couple of items that I wasn't loving. So this is more like a love it, hate it type of video. I'm here to talk about some hair care, skin care, makeup, like Netflix and what I've been watching, and so I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you do want to see next. And don't forget to follow me on the other social media accounts, you know, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You already know the deal. So I think I'm gonna start out with hair stuff. I hope that you guys got a chance to check out a video that I posted a little while ago where I was talking about starting my curly hair journey. This is probably about almost a month officially into like strictly curly girl method, taking care of my hair, watching how I sleep, like the whole shebang. I am very happy with the way things are turning out lately, and one of the products that I talked about in that other video but that I have been loving now that I've used it more is the Diva Curl Deep Sea Repair Seaweed Strengthening Mask. This one is supposed to be good for any hair that has suffered from heat damage, has suffered from chemical damage, and for me, I feel like it really has made a difference. My hair definitely does feel a lot smoother, and my curls have definitely been more defined since I started using this. When I wasn't using this, I noticed that these top portions wouldn't curl at all, and now they're still not curling all that great by any means, but at least there's somewhat of a shape. I'm like trying to do it there against the white wall, you can probably see, but at least there's some shape there, whereas before it was like nothing. And I keep looking down because I'm looking into my monitor because I'm trying to show you, but I definitely notice a difference now. So I've been using this once a week on my hair. I definitely want to get the full size because if you have curly hair, then you know that you tend to use a lot of product, a lot of conditioner, deep conditioner, whatever. So I definitely need a bigger size, but I really do like this so far. On to styling my hair. This is one that I've had for a while that I pulled back out, and I really like the way that it defines my curls, and this is the Cantu Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream. If you're looking for a more affordable option, you don't want to spend money on Diva Curl products or any other high-end hair care brands, then I think Cantu is a great line to try. This bottle I think was like $5.99 or something, and all of their stuff is sulfate, silicone, and paraben free, so all the good stuff for your hair. And I really like the way that this holds my hair. Now this does smell like coconut. I love that smell, but if you don't, then you're probably not gonna like this. But I really like this for when I'm styling my hair in the shower, and I've also started to use it to just like reactivate my hair, and I'll share actually now. This is the Cantu Comeback Curl Next Day Curl Revitalizer Spray. That's a lot, but I really like this to just bring my curls back to life the next day, whatever's left of them at this point. And this is a little bit sticky, so it's not just a water. You're probably thinking, why wouldn't I just use water? And water is gonna work great, don't get me wrong, but I like the stickiness that this has. I feel like it just holds the curl better in the end. And then I've been combining this, and that is exactly what I did today. This is day 3 here now, and it still looks pretty good. I'm actually going out now. It's one of my besties' bridal shower, so an event to look cute for, you know. And I would never ever feel okay with going out with hair that I haven't washed in 3 days, and I wouldn't know what to do with it, basically. Like this wouldn't even be possible with the way my hair normally was when I wasn't taking care of it. So the fact that this is day 3 hair and it's not straight, this is a big step for me. So a big thank you to these 2 products specifically, because it wouldn't have been possible without this. Now I want to move on to skincare because I only have one product to show you, and this is something that has changed the game for me. I'm someone that I love to sleep in skincare masks, like any mask that I can leave on overnight. I love it. But I can't believe that this was sitting in Ulta in the drugstore, like lower end skincare section, and I had never heard of it. I had never seen anyone talk about anything from this brand really. And if you've heard of it, let me know in the comments down below what other products you love from them. But I have picked up two, this one being my fave because it's the one that I've used the most. This is the Formula 10.0.6 Keep Your Cool Skin Calming Gel Mask. This is the coconut and cucumber, coconut and cucumber one, and I love this. This is perfect for those days where maybe you have a few breakouts or you have a few bumps or blemishes on your skin and you're not really sure what they came from. It's not anything like super serious, like a big old pimple that you need to put, you know, like a spot treatment on or anything. But if you just have little bumps, little irritation, maybe you wore something that broke you out, this is amazing to sleep in. And the best part is this is $6.99. I have another one and I don't know where it is. It's like a hydrating peel off mask. That one I haven't used too much, and I'm not sure why I bought that one now. Thinking back, like it's summertime, I do not need any more hydration on my skin. I've learned in the past few weeks, since it's been like 90 degrees here in New York, I swear the next day I wake up and those little bumps are gone. Like this is, I am just over the moon about this. Like those bumps are gone. You can use this mask for like 15-20 minutes and then wash it off, or you can leave it overnight. I like to leave it overnight. I feel like that's how I get the best results. And oh my god, like I can't get over this. Cannot. All right, so now moving on to makeup. I have two foundations that I have really been enjoying for a while now. One of them I can't wear too much right now because I did go to the beach a couple weeks ago and I am a little bit tan, but if I mix something in to make it work, then it looks amazing, and it is just amazing on its own. And it's the Lancome Tight Idol Ultra Wear Foundation. I love this. I feel like I've been seeing this a lot more lately. This isn't a new foundation, but I feel like I've been seeing it a lot more, like a lot more people trying it and reviewing it on their channel. And I really like this. If you're looking for something that's full coverage, that's gonna last you a long time, then this is a great option. I had always wanted to try this because I've heard nothing but good things about it, and I was mainly surprised by the coverage. Once we get into one of the things that I wasn't loving this month, my skin was kind of suffering and like a little bit red and whatnot, and this really helped to cover it. And I can't say enough good things. The shade that I picked up is 425 Bis W, which is supposed to be a warmer shade. I do feel like this is even a little bit light for my regular skin tone, like when I'm not tan, but then the shade up looked a little bit too orange and a little bit like just a little too dark. So I'm not sure. I might need to end up getting a second shade to mix, just so that I have it for when I'm tan, and then also to mix into this one just to add a little bit more pigment. But other than that, like I just really love how flawless my skin looks with this foundation. Another foundation that really surprised me, honestly. One, because of the type of foundation it is, and two, no lie, because it's a drugstore brand that I've never tried a foundation from before. But this is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. First of all, this packaging is so cute. It's just like any other cushion foundation, but I really like the little design on the front, and it's not a sticker or anything. Like this is the actual cover. It is just a cushion foundation. I don't use the little puff thingy that it comes with. The shade that I have right now is 122B Tawny, and this is like a medium deep foundation, and I was so surprised by this. Like, first of all, the coverage is really good. One, I was surprised because it was a cushion foundation and I wasn't sure how those were gonna work out. Like, I never tried the L'Oreal one. I could never find my shade. And then I think there's another high-end brand that has a cushion foundation, but I have never tried one before. I felt a little weird about dipping my sponge directly in it, but that seems to be how I pick up the most foundation and get the most coverage. I do want to try it with a brush. I have not yet, only because I never use brushes on my foundations, and I'm just so used to grabbing my Real Technique sponge and just doing my face makeup. But I do want to try it with a brush. I'm interested to see how it applies, but with a Beauty Blender sponge or a Real Technique sponge, I really do like the way that this looks. The color matches me well, and it lasts like a while. Like, honestly, I've never tried a Wet n Wild foundation, and I was being a little bit ignorant and just a little like confused and wondering whether or not it was gonna look good. But I really like this, and I think this is probably like $6 or $7. You know, Wet n Wild stuff has great affordable prices, and so I just absolutely love this. Now moving on to highlighters. Since it's summertime, I just love super glowing skin. That is all I'm about lately, and I have dipped back into 2 highlighters that were in my collection that I stopped using for a while, and now I'm using them again, and I'm like, why did I ever stop? Especially as, you know, the summer sun hits you and your skin gets a little bit darker, more golden. This one is amazing. This is the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow. You've probably seen this if you've watched like older videos of mine. I used to use this all the time. This is the original packaging, but I think that she still has this in her permanent line. And this, first of all, is just beautiful. I dropped it the other day and I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Luckily, it just like cracked a little bit, and I was able to like set it back in with my finger and pack it down and make it brand new again. But I literally thought I was gonna die, because I don't know if the new one is the same formula, honestly, because this was limited edition, and then a long while later she brought it back out. So I don't know, but this is beautiful. It's a very bronze, golden, super pigmented highlight. I'm just gonna show you guys. I love that. I don't even think that the camera's doing it any justice right now, but it is just beautiful, and it's beautiful on its own. On days that I'm going to work and I'm doing my makeup and I just want something that's gonna just give me an instant bam, this is it. But when you want that like that wet look, looking like you just, you know, got out of the ocean water and the sun is perfectly hitting you, then this is a must. And I feel like these are so underrated, honestly, but this is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited. I am obsessed. I have only 3 of these, and I don't think I'll be getting any more for now, at least, because the ones that I have, I still have a ton of, and I feel like out of all the shades I've seen, they're probably the ones that are gonna work the best for me. But this shade, Conceited, is gorgeous. Look at that. Like, my cheek looks wet. I'm obsessed. Like, I cannot. I'm so obsessed with this. You literally just take like a fan brush, dip it. I dip it into the lid. I don't even dip it into the product. I'll open it just so you guys can see. But it's just very loose, finely milled powder. It does not look chunky on the skin. I hate when highlights look chunky. This does not look chunky. You literally just take your brush. I dip it into the lid just a little bit, and then just like lightly tap it on my cheeks, and yo, you're welcome. Okay, you need this in your life. That's it. Ask me questions later, just buy it. Next, I wanted to get into products that I am not a fan of, as well as 2 products that I have like a love-hate relationship with. The first one that I'm going to talk about is something that when I first used it, I was like, what the hell? Like, why does everyone rave about this? I seriously do not get it. It did not work for me. It made me so freaking oily, and I am someone with combination skin, sometimes even dry skin, especially in the winter time, but nothing ever makes me super duper oily or greasy looking. So needless to say, I was shocked when I saw myself a few hours later. And this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist Spray. I have heard so many people go insane over this, especially dry skin people. So I was like, you know what, since my skin is combination to dry, I think my skin will eat this up, and you know, it'll give me a really nice glow. And I don't know what it was, if, you know, the first time that I used it, I put way too much on. Like, I really do not get what the hell happened, but I turned into a grease ball and I was so disappointed. And I was like, oh my God, I hate this stuff, whatever. But I came around and I'm like, you know what, let me use it again. Let me use a lot less this time. I think I just got spray happy like I normally do with setting sprays, and I'm used to just, you know, drenching my face in mist, and I guess that's something that I couldn't do with this one. But I have been using it again, or using it more now. I used it today and I think it's okay now that I don't go too crazy with it. My skin can only handle a little bit of it, and so I've definitely used a lot less and I'm enjoying it so far. I mean, you know, I still have a lot of time to figure out how I'm gonna like this, especially now that the weather's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. But this is gonna be like a love it or hate it kind of thing for now. So this is like right in between favorites and hate it's. This is right in between there. Another product that is kind of iffy for me, and I filmed a tutorial with this, and honestly, I even posted the picture on my Instagram that I was gonna post the tutorial on it. And I, after reviewing the footage, was just not a fan of how, number one, the look came out. Number two, looking back at how it actually performed, I wasn't a big fan. And it kills me to say this because this is something that, like, this is a palette that hyped me up, and it had been a minute since a makeup, you know, eyeshadow palette had gotten me excited and made me want to purchase it. This is something that was a little bit different. It was similar to what I have already owned, but then different enough that I wanted it, and then I also wanted to support this YouTuber and his brand, and it is the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I don't know, I feel like some of the shades are just a little bit patchy and hard to work with. I've done like 3 or 4 looks with this palette already, and and I haven't even used all the colors, but I kind of have already started making my judgment on it, especially with like this yellow shade, which I know yellow shades are super hard to make. It's hard to get them super pigmented without looking patchy or splotty. And this one was like, okay, you know, okay. But one that I definitely had a hard time working with, and it surprised me, was this shade, Snatched, which is a beautiful like burgundy pinkish red shade. And it just surprised me how hard it was to work with that. And then another one in that same tutorial that I filmed, I don't even know if I deleted the footage already. If I haven't, I'll try to insert what happened when I applied this shade Beat. I wet it with an eyeshadow brush and then was applying it, and then all of a sudden it just did this really weird thing where it like broke apart on my lid, and it was insane. Like, it created a hole, like an entire blank space on my eyelid, and I did not know what the hell to do. Like, it was so strange. But I'm gonna keep working with this because I really do want to like it. I love Manny, and I really want to like this, and I don't regret buying it because I wanted to support Manny, but at the same time, like, I just want to love this. I don't know, like, I think the packaging is beautiful. He looks amazing here. This was actually done by Lipstick Nick, and she has done some amazing work, and I want to love it. I want to love it. Now, lastly, onto a product that I know I'm not a fan of. And this one also hits really close to home. Like, I'm so upset that I do not love this. So many people love this. And honestly, like, I've tried, guys. I bought this foundation in the winter time and it didn't work for me. It broke me out really bad. And I decided, you know what? Let me put it away. I'll use other stuff. Let me try it again. And it still like is doing the same thing. And it is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. I don't even know like where to begin, honestly. I bought this foundation in the winter time, and I actually filmed a review, so you can find that on my channel. But I I liked it when I first applied it. I thought it was very pigmented. It had a great coverage. I really liked it. But the more I wore it, I noticed that it started to break me out and just give me like little bumps all around my cheeks and all around like my forehead. And I was like, damn, is this the foundation? And when I stopped wearing it and I moved on to something else, I noticed it might have been the foundation. And the shade that I got, not to mention 390, is a little bit dark for me. It's a little bit too orange. So that was another reason why I put it away, because in the wintertime, I wasn't trying to look darker when I wasn't getting tanner. My skin was at its palest. So this wasn't working, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll be able to use it in the summertime. Maybe it's my skin. I really gave this a try. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, I went to the beach a few weeks ago and obviously picked up a tan and needed a foundation with a little bit more color. So this still being not quite what I needed, it was still a pinch too dark. I mean, it was only one day at the beach. It was still a pinch too dark, so I began mixing it with my everyday foundation, which is the NARS, Radiant Longwear Foundation or something like that. I mixed it with the Lancome one as well, foundations that I have tried and I knew I enjoyed and were good, and I still broke out after using it. And that's why this has come in so freaking handy, because I used it a few times. Like, it was not something that I just mixed and used once. I used it a few times and I noticed again those same bumps right here on my cheeks. And I'm like, it's gotta be the foundation, because that's the only thing that I've changed. Like, my skincare regimen's been the same, the foundation I've used has been the same. It really breaks my heart because I love Rihanna, and I think this is only, no, I have two other products from Fenty Beauty. I love the red lipstick, which she needs to hurry up and come out with more shades already. And I love the Body Glow thing that she came out with. But this, like, it hurts me to say it. I love the packaging. I'm like all for it. She started the whole movement of introducing 40 foundation shades, but I don't know. It's something that just didn't do it for me. Now on to my Netflix favorites, or current favorite right now, and it is definitely La Casa de Papel, or if you're here in the States and you turn on Netflix, it's probably showing it as Money Heist. Brian and I have been so freaking hooked on this show, yo. Like, it is so good. Please do not spoil anything. I still have not finished the first season. I think I maybe have like 2 or 3 episodes left, but I love it. It is addictive. Sometimes for Brian, we'll watch like the English one with the subtitles, because Brian speaks Portuguese and doesn't want to have to, you know, try and get bits and pieces. So for him, obviously, I'm such a good girlfriend. But I have been loving La Casa de Papel. And for movies that I've seen that I really enjoyed this month, the first one is Blockers. Blockers is about 3 parents, including my first true love, John Cena. 3 parents who are trying to stop their daughters who are looking to lose their virginity on prom night. It is hilarious. John Cena is amazing in it. And Leslie Mann is amazing. Everyone is so funny in this, and it was truly something that I enjoyed from start to finish, and I really recommend that you guys check that one out. Another movie that I saw this month that I really liked was Jurassic World. I loved the first one and the second one with Chris Pratt. He's beautiful. I just really enjoyed it. It was very action-packed, so if you're into action movies, I think that it is something nostalgic and something from our childhood if you're my age or older, and just something that is fun for like the whole family, even though they're, you know, dinosaurs eating people. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up, as well as leave a comment down below for what things you're loving, what products, what movies, what Netflix shows. Like, let your girl know, you know, hook your girl up. So that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.